Well, good evening to you. And our evening has sort of like a gauze layer of cloudiness out there. Officially listed at partly cloudy. It's what happens when we bring a warm front into a region. Starts with high, thin clouds that gradually get thicker and lower as the front gets closer to you. And that's the process in place. Temperatures right now are running in the 40s. We're at 44 downtown, 45 in Westerly. We've got 46 from New Bedford to Newport. We also have 42 back towards Smithfield. We're in the 30s already, by the way, out by Worcester. We do have winds that are generally pretty light now. They were gusty earlier on. Our wind direction is northwesterly. We're funneling in this cooler air right from the heart of Canada, and our wind speeds are between 5 and 15 miles per hour, and we were tracking a gust out on Block Island of about 20 miles per hour. And that'll be our case as we go to tonight. Winds are going to be a lot less than they were just 24 hours ago. So here's the leading edge of that cloudiness. Again, high, thin clouds gradually getting thicker and lower as this frontal system gets closer to us. What we've got going is an area of low pressure, and from that we've got this cold front here, and that's going to be our main weather maker. Meanwhile, the warm front, it will just extend off toward the east from that point. So here is the problem with the front coming through. Tomorrow morning we're looking at temperatures that are going to be very close to the freezing point, and in many communities will in fact be below freezing. At the same time, we're going to onset precipitation during the time we hit our morning low. So during the time of the early commute, we'll be bringing in rain. Well, now it looks like it's going to lead off as snow, at least in the areas where the temperatures are the coldest. It will change over to rain, but this whole process of changing over from mixed precipitation to rain looks like it's going to, again, time out during the morning commute. And that's an issue when so many people are waking up and hitting the roads. So as we go through tonight, it's really about thickening up the clouds. Tomorrow morning, we're going to see around 5:36 a.m. the onset of precipitation. And here's where it has the chance of beginning as not only snow, but also mixed precipitation. It will transition over to all rain by the time we get to about 9:30. So that's a pretty decent window where we could see some snow. We're looking at little to nothing in terms of accumulation because we are expecting, again, the transition over to all rain. But still, it is enough to make a headache for the roads, slippery road conditions, and also snowflakes that could drop visibility as well. Our futurecast showing areas of locally heavy rain that will be scooting on through as long as this front is here. The afternoon is of particular concern as that front slides through, but by the time we get to Monday evening, it's gone. So how much rain are we looking at? Well, models are saying we could see anywhere between ½ an inch to an inch of rainfall because of those pockets of locally heavy rain. So it is a fairly significant rainmaker for us in southern New England, and it's not the only chance we have going through the week. Wednesday will be our next chance of precipitation. This is a 40% chance of showers, by the way. And we end the week with much nicer conditions. But the rainy day of the whole week is coming tomorrow. Tonight, we're just going to build in clouds. Lows will be dropping to an average of about 31 degrees. And in that pre-dawn, we're going to bring in the rain-snow mix. Little to no accumulation, but slippery roads could result. That will transition to rain and patchy fog as temperatures rise well into the 40s. Tuesday, we're going in the 50s. It'll be mostly sunny. Pretty decent day, too. 40% chance of rain on Wednesday, back to the sunshine for Thursday. And we should finish the work week with a pleasant day. Lots of sunshine for Friday and a high of 53. Ian?